The hardest part is starting, and then after that, the hardest part is staying in it. A lot of people come to me that have never worked out before, and they believe that they can't do it because they've never done it. Everybody can do it. You could do it.
There's a strong woman that's leading not only men and women, but changing their life through your coaching, your training. So I think that's very inspiring.
I enjoy making people feel better about themselves, and that's why I do what I do. Shit doesn't come easy. You work for what you want.
Collie, what brought you into women's fitness and staying healthy and,
I mean, I'm not in just women's fitness.
Well, I mean.
I have men at my gym too.
Right.
Is what I'm
ages?
saying.
What ages do you typically?
All ages. So technically we're only supposed to do 16 and above, but we do have kids that are younger than 16 because I make exceptions, parent waivers. I would say 15 to 75.
75? What's the oldest member right now you currently have?
That I can think of that comes every day, 5 days a week. Mm-hmm. She's 71.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she's legit, dude.
But give me a little insight on her.
She actually came with me from Rush Cycle. She used to take all my spin classes. And when I left there, she was like, I'm done with this. I'm going wherever you go. And she called me the whole time because it was like an 8-month period before I was able to open at 45. And she was there the first day. Mm-hmm.
So she's a day oneer.
And she's a day oneer. And then she moved to Florida because she had like a sick family member. So she went to take care of her. And she was gone for a year and a half. And then recently I had a new sales associate working. He's like a younger kid. And he says, some lady just called and she asked if you were here, but then she hung up on me when I told her you were here. I said, she did not. What'd you do? Because you did something wrong. Call her back right now and get her on the phone. And then he says, I keep calling, she won't answer. And 15 minutes later, the lady, Kathy, was there. And she said, I just wanted to make sure you were here before I drove down here. And then she came back the next day. And now she comes 5 days a week, sometimes 6, sometimes 7.
So at 71 years old, like full-blown testimony, life-changing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean.
She rides her Peloton 30 minutes a day, every day. So yes. So like you're saying, it is a testament to like, you can, people always think, oh, I'm not, young enough to do stuff like that. Everybody can do it. You could do it.
Right. Even myself.
See that little plug that I just did?
Well, I mean, that's a little, specific for me. I'm getting older in my age. So, we talked earlier this morning, obviously, and I was like, I got to come to your classes. Well, like going to a class, what's the day of dealing with Holly Souza in a class? Because I know how intense you are. So what does that look like for a guy like me that's 46, like on the fence about, I want to be, healthy. I want to be in shape, but what kind of commitment do I got to make mentally?
When you,
Take me.
Okay, let's go. When you say, I know you're intense, let's back up. What do you think? Like, what do you think? Because I'm passionate. I feel like we should call it passionate about helping people. Okay. I enjoy making people feel better about themselves, and that's why I do what I do.
Right.
Intense kind of sounds a little negative. But
that right there was passionate and intensity meets itself, right?
Okay.
So there's that counterbalance that you have, like, because you are, I love it. I've known you for 30 years. It's crazy. So the passion and that intensity you have had since I've known you, like I said, for 30 years. Now watching you day to day as, just a strong woman that's leading not only men and women to your gym, but changing their life at 71 years old or 16-year-old or 18 or whatever, age bear that person might be, facing at that time. It seems like you can overcome that through your coaching, your training. And so I think that's very inspiring, for those at home that are unsure about themselves. Be inspired. Yes. I say inspired, Holly, is a great word to use for you. You're inspiring.
Thank you.
So
that's so nice.
Yeah.
I think that my biggest thing is to help people like build that foundation. So once you have that foundation and that fire is sparked or lit, then you know what it's like to feel good, right?
Right.
And lighting that fire, I feel like continues throughout a person's life.
Right.
So that's what my goal is just to like give that little tiny bit of ignition.
Ignition, right? So it's like finding our purpose, song. Right? Like you're right, 100% R. Kelly. Come on, like one of the best ever, dude. Obviously, for those of you kids out there, R. Kelly was awesome before the Diddy shit came out. Before that, what the hell?
Before the incident.
100% before the incident.
Right.
But
correct.
I mean, with that, you know, I mean, I know so many people that go underneath your tutorship and that, you know, you've mentored along the way, and watching their journey and transformations. I think like anything, we get older and we try to find purpose. And I think that what you've helped create at F45 and with your own brand and your husband's branding is that accountability that you're holding yourselves account for, not only the community, which I know you care deeply about. We'll get into some of the foundations that you help out, you know, here in a little bit. But I just think that it's wonderful to know, like, talking to you right now gets me jacked up. Like, I'm not sure what we're going to do workout-wise, but mentally I'm there, right? It's about getting a purpose. My purpose is completely different right now, but I know I get it my freaking butt in your hands to get my ass in shape. So,
yes.
You know.
Yes. And you say you're 46. I mean, come on.
A young 46.
46 is young.
Right.
Yeah. Not everybody works out their whole lives, right?
Right.
Not everybody stays, you know, in that health and fitness grind. So a lot of people come to me that have never worked out before a day in their lives, and they're scared and they're intimidated and they believe that they can't do it because they've never done it. And like, those are the people, you know what I mean? And like, you used to be like super fit. You played sports, you know,
used to be super fit. That is a very, very good indication of what I am not.
Well, you know, and then you like, what'd you tell me earlier? You're like,
holy shit.
We're grown-ups.
We are.
We were.
Adults. Yeah,
so
right.
Suck it up, right?
Right.
But what happens is a lot of people just start working and doing life, and the health and fitness is on the back burner, right?
Right. It is.
And then so what happens? I think it's even harder once you've like been active and fit or an athlete. You know what I mean?
Right.
Growing
Getting
up,
back into it's a pain in the ass,
dude. Right.
So it's like anything.
So I always tell people the hardest part is starting, and then after that, the hardest part is staying in it.
Right, not finishing early.
It's staying consistent. Right. I always tell, if anybody comes to my gym for their first time, I always tell them, take it at your own pace.
Right.
This is literally what I say every single time. Take it at your own pace, because I don't want you to hate me tomorrow when you can't sit on the toilet to pee. You know what I mean?
Right.
When you can't stand up out of bed, when you can't tie your shoe. You know what I mean? When you can't bend over because you're too sore. Right.
Well, I think part of that too, I mean, Holly, for, you know, just obviously seeing you, I mean, your body's exactly what you preach, and the hard work that you put into your body. And I know your husband's the same way. You know, you can see people that work on their craft, and your craft happens to be just fitness in general for men and women, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Because we've geared so many things around men's fitness for years. Yeah. The magazine's men's fitness, and was finally women's fitness. And now you're bringing, you know, both of those in conjunction together.
Yeah.
And giving this beautiful, you know, place where people can share the same ideas, the same goals, the same transformations.
Right.
Sometimes it could be different, maybe spiritually, you know, there's so many different balances you find when people are finding their purpose in life.
Totally.
And I think, you know, when I look at you, I think that's a testament of who you are as not only just a woman, but an amazing mom that I know something you're proud of. We're going to deep dive, talks into our crazy kids and what that looks like. And so it's just awesome. And I know my ass better come see you soon, because I'm tired of looking at pictures.
Yeah.
And of myself.
Right. I know. No, I know you like to look at pictures of me. I mean, come on. Who wouldn't?
I love it.
I think that like in your like teens, you know, it's about like being cool, looking cool. Your 20s, again, it's about like looking fit. Your 30s, it kind of starts to sink, but you're still young. You know what I mean? You want to look good. You want to be able to, you know, wear tight clothes or crop tops, whatever the case may be. In your 40s, your 50s, you know, I don't know about the 50s, but in your 40s, in our 40s.
Well, they're coming up on us.
I know, but let's talk. We're going to talk about that right now. I think that it's more about like feeling good. It's about actually like being fit.
The mental capacity almost.
Like 100% the mental and the physical.
Right.
But it's about like being able to do our everyday daily activities, just being able to function as a human being,
right,
for better and longer in life. Because as soon as you stop to use it, you lose it, right? And you take for granted stuff like I said, bending over to tie your shoe. You know what I mean? Carrying your groceries in, pulling the groceries out of the car, putting your suitcase in the airplane, stuff like that, right? That stuff we take for granted right now because we can do it. But as we age and don't do it. We don't use it, we lose it.
Right. That's where those deficiencies will start to kick in. And when you get into your 40s or mid 40s like us, you start to take a dive into what does the next 30 look like? Well, I know this much. I want to be active.
Right.
I feel like mentally I'm in the greatest place I've probably been in my life. So
good.
Now it's like time to get that physical side, that aspect, because it's an edge and it's a grind that when you go and you take that and you dump that load that day at the gym or wherever you're at of that walk or, what have you, you leave there with a sense of accomplishment for the day. Like you kicked off your day. Like I already started off kicking somebody's ass.
Yeah.
I started with my own.
Or kicking your own ass.
Right? But nevertheless, somebody's ass got kicked. I got up. I took initiative doing it. I'm going to be accountable and I'm going to see growth. It's not going to be this overnight shit. Right. Like you see everybody, oh my God, I'm on this, I'm on that. Oh, great. Right. For what? Till the next shit comes out?
Right.
No. So...
After peptides.
Right. I mean, we get it. We live in this crazy generation where it was like, we did work out. Now these kids are like, they see a picture and go, oh my God, I'm going to be that next week. No, you're not.
Right.
You got to put the hard work in. And that's what we know. I feel like we're the last age group that gets that.
And that's why we have an advantage though as well.
I agree.
Because we know like
hard
shit
work
doesn't come easy. You know what I mean?
Right.
You work for what you want.
Yeah.
That we are the last generation. I agree with that. And you and I, we have kids that are around the same age and it's freaking...
Dude, Netflix.
Sad.
It's insanity. YouTube. It's like the fingertips and shit. Like I couldn't imagine asking our parents, can I buy this? Are you kidding me? No. Dude. It's hard enough to get $5.
Or asking me to make breakfast. Yes. And then I say no. And she says, it's okay. I got DoorDash. You know what I mean?
Right.
Come on.
Yeah, right. DoorDash is turning into ass whippings.
Your mom would have beat your ass.
Guaranteed. For sure, know that. Guaranteed. I mean, so that's why it's so important. I stress to my two oldest kids how important, fitness is at this age. Because, just because you're 16 now, I know there's a difference between 16 and 20 and 20 and 25 and 25 and 30.
Yeah.
And mentally, when you start to change, is when that's the real fight begins. It's like, shit, mentally, I'm changing. Body's changing. I got to, mentally we're still sharp, but our bodies don't look that way. So that's one thing that, looking in the mirror sometimes say, come on. Yeah. I know I'm not going to be 18, but you can't look 46.
Right.
Not with today's technology and not with people like you still busting people's asses and hard work. And so I love that about you. Let's talk into some charity work, Holly, that you do. I know you're involved in so much. And how much does the community mean to you and your husband?
It's everything. It's everything. Yeah, that's why we do what we do. So anytime we have an opportunity to give back, we do. So, yeah, let me see some of the charities that I work with. I don't know, there's a lot. The Children's Miracle Network every year, I do that one. The Heart and Stroke Walk, we're involved in that. Cancer Walk.
I seen you did the Murph.
The Murph.
Which is awesome. Mike Murphy, Navy SEAL, for those that don't know, lost in Paris's life over in Afghanistan.
Yes. Yeah.
Part of the Marcus Luttrell group. But I think that's turned into just a phenomenon. The Murph is absolutely I think it's so great that tradition will carry on in his honor. I think it's fantastically, not fantastically, what are we back in 85, 86? But I just love the way that, when we leave, a legacy behind, hopefully there's that legacy where people get up off their butt and go work their ass off for one day to understand what that man did for this country. And I love the way they've painted that. I think it's been beautiful. So
I've done the Murph every year for 9 years, I think. I used to do it with the weight vest on when I did CrossFit. Now we don't do it with the weight vest on. Now I don't like just ripping my hands, I'm still a girl. So,
well, sometimes.
I know you can't, but.
I love that about Holly. Like moving forward and advancing and seeing like the AI with stuff and, everybody's trying to get the next cheat code. There's no cheat code in what you do. It's come in, work your ass off, see results.
Right.
So many times when I hear the younger generation talk, it's the first thing I do, can you AI it?
Yeah.
Can you AI? It's like, no, hard work.
Well, they can AI a photo of themselves.
Right. Or homework or some shit like that, which I wish we did have that. That would have been legit.
Right.
But we didn't. It would have been so awesome.
But we wouldn't be as smart as we are now because
I agree. Hard work.
It's a little delayed.
Yeah. So with your growth, Heidi, so you got 2 locations, like looking to expand anymore?
No.
Just 2.
Yes.
Okay, so
2 is enough. I mean, yeah, okay. Let me take that back. I'll never say no.
Did you ever think that you would even have 1, nonetheless 2? So there you go.
No way. Very, very grateful and blessed for the opportunity. And then 2, yeah, crazy, wild. And I will tell you, if my second location was in Bakersfield, it would be a little bit different. It's just tough. Kenny is there every day. He manages the Visalia location. Yeah. So, and it's not far. It's an hour and 15 minutes, but it's not a drive that I want to do every day. So it's worked out well for us that I run the Bakersfield location and he's there. If an opportunity arose that something came up in Bakersfield, you never know. You never know.
There's a lot of Rite Aids right now. I know that are.
I know.
Could be awesome places. Man. I mean, my God.
You want to invest? Is that what you're telling me right now?
I'm broke. It's bad.
Me too.
It's just busted.
Me too, because I spend all my money on gym shoes.
Exactly. I see these gym clothes now. I can't afford to work out because I can't afford the clothes.
I mean,
listen, if I'm looking that good.
You got to look good.
Yeah, but if I'm going to look that good, I'm not wearing clothes that cost $100 on. I'm sorry. So I have a hard time with that whole concept, but
I think
we should try to give it a try.
I think
you're trying to help me out.
I think we're going to shoot our shot.
I mean, being a single old friend, she's like, I got to help my buddy, this poor guy. So,
yeah.
So, I mean, just wrapping up, Holly, just, I'd say the one thing I love about you, just you're unapologetic for what you do. You're unapologetic for how hard you work. And I love the fact that you just have so much to bring and so full of life. And you see that every day through, just your life stories and your journey through what you do at F45 and just to inspire, men and women on such a stage, not only local, but regional and national, and hopefully on a world stage someday where little girls and little boys can sometimes hopefully go to a gym and use that to benefit themselves. And, just want to leave you with just one question. One bit of advice you would give to the younger generation. What would you change and why?
Man, that's a deep question. What would I change and why in regards to?
Let's say, let me read
okay.
Let's preference it in our kids' lives with social media.
Okay.
What's one bit of advice you would give them that have social media that we did not have to possibly ruin our lives with one button of the sin button coming down the pipe?
Well, I mean, the best advice as far as social media or the way the world is today is don't look at that stuff and compare yourself to somebody's life highlight reels because it's all fake.
Right. It's so true. And
it's all fake.
And you see it. So, I mean, I see it on such a different level now. Was just sitting with Pete and I and Joe and the guys. It's amazing what people truly think reality is versus the non-reality.
Especially the kids.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
They don't understand television is literally called television. They're telling you to just watch the dang show, what we're putting out here.
Right.
And so it's really hard to tell the younger generation, don't do this and don't do that, when we did it all.
Right.
But we couldn't go make a fatal mistake that would cost us a career.
Right.
And that's the biggest fear, I think, for all parents.
Right.
So instead of hitting the button, get your asses down to F45, see Miss Holly Souza and Kenny Souza.
Yes.
And Miss Holly, I just want to tell you thank you, proud of you, and thank you coming on the show today, babe.
Thank you.
All right, babe. Be good, y'all. Peace.